Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Tranquil Simulator Classic, aka Railroads. It's been a couple weeks. We have been out of state on vacation. A very long overdue vacation. We actually went up to Utah, which is where we're at right now today. Yeah, on the Soldier Summit route. We did not go this far north into Utah. My wife is actually from southern Utah, so it's on her side of the family. But I thought it fitting to do something from there for our next video, because it's already up there. Why not? And if I remember correctly, I've gone over the SW50. I have gone over the SD9. Don't believe I've gone over the SW1200. This is not a great model. It's not a great pack. We've all seen the SP videos. It's already a given. It's a DTM model. It's not great. But I haven't gone over it. I haven't given my opinion on it. Some people like to torture themselves and hear what my opinion of things is, so we're going to go over this pack today. EMD SW1200 by DTM. So, a little bit of history. The EMD SW1200 is a 4-axle diesel switcher built by General Motors Electromotive Division between January 1954 and May of 1966. Power is provided by an EMD 567C 12-cylinder engine, generating 1,200 horsepower, hence the number. The SW series as a whole typically use the same basic car body design, which is the shell here, and then your number will denote what its horsepower rating is, with oddballs such as the SW10 being just that, oddballs. But typically speaking, on the whole, your number denotes the horsepower rating. Additional locomotives were built by GMD in Canada between 1955 and 1964. And the total unit production, 1,056. These things were bought by anybody and everybody. I mean anybody and everybody. The majority of them built for North America, between the U.S. and Canada. However, a handful of them actually ended up in Brazil, Chile, and on the Panama Canal Railway. It's kind of a unique tidbit. There are a ton of variations and small details that change between each railroad that we'd be here all day if I tried to go over each and every single one. Everybody ordered them to their specifications and such. And there's a calf variant, which is a glorified V unit, doesn't have a cab on it. That was not made for this pack either. Doesn't say specifically how many have been preserved and or are still operational. However, I do know there's a bunch of these that have been scrapped. However, there's a few that are in operation on some heritage railroads, and quite a few of these that are still in operation as yard switchers, either privately by some of like the big grain companies or whatnot, or by the railroads themselves. I believe a couple of the big brand railroads still have a couple of these in operation. So it's a very widely used, pretty well known North American diesel switcher. Enough on the history. Let's look at what we got for TSC. Now, I got some extras here for comparison, because right off the bat, if you look at this, most of us that have been around for a long time, that have been with Railworks since it was Railworks, still being sold on a disc at Walmart, you would look at this model and think, that looks like it was from that era. This is a relatively new model compared to the game. So if we come over here to our DLC page, I don't know why it defaults to the rocket bot. SW1200 for $20 US. It was made in August of 2019. Release date. Yes, for some giggles and squiggles, let's come over here to the GP9, one of the items that we're going to be taking a look at. August 1st, 2012. Now tell me that doesn't look older. Now some of you are going to go, the first model is the older 7 model. This is wildly different. No, it's not. Look. Here's the original RSC model from the RSC pack that we just picked up. Here's the Soldier Summit model. Wow. Not wildly different. There are a couple of little details here and there that they changed, and the coloring is different. The texturing is not. The coloring is very different. This is sun bleached, essentially. Well, this is fresh out of the shop. And there's this. This is probably one of the bigger reasons that I can't stand DTM models. They're so half-assed, it's not even funny. For $20 US, what you see right here is what you get. Reskin, 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 reskin. I think is kind of new, and kind of new. But I really wish I had the Brake Kits SW1200 placed down. If I had thought about that, I would have. The SW1200 was originally done by Dick Cohen of Brake Kits some while ago. You'd be kind of hard-pressed to look at the two and go, wow, they're wildly different. Because they're not. It's sad. What you're going to get in fact, you're going to get a locomotive, non-driver variant, and driver variant. This is the only thing you will get. You're going to get, yet again, another reskinned 2-bay hopper. Wow. You've seen these time and time again. Very poorly textured. Oh look, sliding condor. Oh wow. So that's definitely not noticeable. Look, it's so different. Wow, we've never seen one of these before. This poor texture. 2 different loads. Oh look, a boxcar. Surely this is new. I haven't seen this one in every... oh wait, what's that? A freeware boxcar from Great Northerner from back when the game was relatively new. Boy, don't those look similar. And guess what? Here's poor texture. And then a caboose. Caboose model is okay, but on a caboose model that the rivets are a huge detail on, 2D rivets stand out like a very, very sore thumb. And pistol texture. But don't worry, you'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. All with these flat 2D rivets and very blurry texturing. The texturing on this thing is what really kills it right out of the box. I mean, straight out of the gate. Here is a newish model. At the time it was, you know, some wow, I desperately new. That's SW1200. We've only seen this a couple times already. Wow. And then here's Bricket's texture. Look how very similar. And Bricket's is, to my knowledge, it's effectively MSTS conversions. You know, blue rivets, flat texturing. Hey, at least the letters are nice and crisp. The numbers are nice and crisp. What do we say for this? And the texturing is just so poor, it's not even funny. This looks so much better. This is so much older. Completely different black on the exhaust, on the trucks, gas tank. It's vibrant, hard. Oh, and I know you guys are gonna be so surprised at this, but look, 2D textures. 3D, no 3D modeling. Oh look, the vents are 3D. Wow. Doors are all 2D. And the vents are purple. Screens are purple. Cool. Now I have my game turned down drastically, because if I left my volume at my normal levels, you guys wouldn't be able to hear me over this idle sound. This locomotive impact is loud. It is obnoxiously loud. Alright, not even a joke, it is so stinking loud. It's drowning out the GP9 sitting right here next to me. It's so loud. Blue windows. Oh, good. Advanced brakes. Those things that nobody likes on diesels. Inside the cab. Window sounds haven't changed in over a decade. Cool. Yeah, front number board lights, headlights. Rear number board, step light, left cab light, right cab light. Cab lights absolutely hurt your fingers. It's pretty much a given with most DTM models. Between the So between, this is off. This is completely off. This is normal lighting, alright? Disappear. In. Disappear. Right. Right. Oh, as sad as the coloring is not half bad. I wonder if it does it. Oh, it does it with the amp gauge. It does it with all the gauges. Definitely entertaining. Wipers? Wipers. Same old wiper sounds. Can't see it. Matter of fact, it's the same wiper model that has been used for 2 decades. I know it's a stupid thing to point out, but somebody do some new wiper models. Reverse gear. Brakes. Oh wow! The same old DTM bell that we've heard over and over and over. Fancy there. Sanders there. Handbrake. Oops. Before we started rolling anyway. So sure the other tracks are open. Back door, handbrake, handbrake makes no noise. Front door. I do like a couple of the views. Those are kind of handy given that this is a switcher locomotive. Different camera views are alright. Translate outside. Done. Ooh. Ew. Yeah, obnoxious headlight. That's gross. Not much better. Yep. Okay, headlight sucks. Number boards suck. That's actually kind of surprising. DTM usually does okay on the number board lighting, but those are just as bad. That's bright neon LED white that doesn't exist on any SWs. Surprise, surprise. And step lights. Step light. There it is. Can't even see it. There's not a lot good to say about this. This is another one of those DTM models that is just, it's so poor, there's not, it kind of drowns out anything good it might have had going for it. See, now I know that that horn is playable And if you look at some of the other DTM models that use that horn, they go, they got that 3-second loop that nobody likes, because you can't play the horn. Another reason I never use this model. We're barely moving, bro. And it's just a constant screech around a very shallow curve. I hate that flange speed. I actually have had somebody argue with me, who changes that loud? They sound like that. Well, I live right next to a curve, and I don't hear a train go screaming around the curve the entire time. You hear a nice, clean, clang, screech, scrunch, sound on, sound off. Not screech like we're doing right now. All the way through a curve. A shallow curve. At barely a walk. I have never, not one single time, heard a train go around that curve like that. Matter of fact, I live next to a curve, and I go to school on a curve and a hill, an incline curve. And I get to hear a train go by and screech like this. I have no idea who came up with this flange screech, or why it has been deemed a good thing, because it sucks. It makes it extremely annoying to even think about playing a model like this. To be perfectly honest, I would refund this, but I bought this a long while ago. Notice it. There's no speedometer in this. I'm guesstimating how fast you go. Let's see if it's planned to decide for one of the and nothing else. And there it is, the DTM SW1200. I'm sorry if this sounded harsh, but for $20 US, this pack is an absolute joke. To have been made in 2019 and still be charging $20 US, that's just absolutely pitiful, unacceptable, and pitiful. There's no redeeming qualities about this pack. If you absolutely, positively have to get it on sale Do not pay full price for this, but I wouldn't even recommend buying it on sale. To be perfectly honest, you can go get the Brake Kits model cheaper and have the same quality on an older model than this. Matter of fact, you can get this particular model from Brake Kits for free. The SW1200, the base model, is free. You don't have to pay a penny for it. And there are a ton of reskins on Railworks America for that model. So, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend even bothering to check it out, because, like I said, it's not a good model. It's not a good pack. There's nothing going for it. I know High Iron likes to throw it around like that's something big, fancy, and like, oh goodness gracious, they included with all their reskin packs, along with all of this rolling stock here. That's once again nothing but reskins. But there's nothing good about it. There's nothing quality about it. And I guess it gets a snow scene. There's something I left out. If it's a winter scene on the game, there's snow piled up on the walkway on this locomotive, so there's something, I guess. Wow. But yeah, other than that, don't recommend it. Don't even recommend looking at it, checking it out. It's not good, not great, not all. So, anyways, it is available on Steam if you absolutely must. Hope you guys were informed with the video. It's kind of hard to enjoy a video like this. There's nothing great about it. So, anyway, that's all for now. Later.